Welcome, excellencies, ambassadors, diplomats, professors, experts, and friends to today's webinar, which, as I think everybody knows, is entitled The Belt and Road Initiative is the road to international development, peace, and security. My name is Stephen Brouwer. I'm the chairman of the Belt and Road Institute in Sweden. And it will be my pleasure to moderate this important event today. We live in very challenging times, and the spirit of cooperation and understanding are dependent on successful economic development. The BRI is a global development initiative unprecedented in modern times and history. As it continues to grow and expand, its successful story in present world history, will the nations of the EU and Europe choose to embrace it and recognize the benefits, not only for the world's developing nations, of which 150 have already indicated their willingness to join and cooperate, but actually for the economies of Europe as well. This will be the theme, and it will be discussed in greater detail today by the panelists. And I'm very happy to begin by introducing our most special guest, His Excellency Ambassador Cui Aimin, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Sweden. Ambassador, please, you have the words.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to attend this webinar. The Belt and Road Initiative is a road to international development, peace, and security. On behalf of the Chinese Embassy in Sweden, I wish to extend my congratulations to the webinar, my appreciation to its organizer, BRICS, and my thanks to the guests attending and contributing to the webinar. In 2013, President Xi Jinping proposed the initiatives of the Silk Road Economic Belt and the 21st Century Maritime Silk Road. Since then, a new chapter of development of China and the world has been opened. Though the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, was proposed by China, it belongs to the whole world. Over the past 80 years and more, acting on the principle of extensive consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefits, China has been working with other countries to promote the high-quality development of the BRI. The BRI cooperation is increasingly more robust and productive, and has received warm and extensive support from the international community. The BRI friend circle is getting bigger. China has signed over 200 cooperation agreements with 149 countries and 32 international organizations. As an immensely popular global public good and the largest platform for cooperation, the BRI is increasingly attractive to cooperation and internationally influential. In Greece, the once almost bankrupt port of Piraeus has been revitalized and become the world's fastest growing container port. In Laos, the China-Laos Railway passing through steep mountains and turbulent rivers, has made the landlocked Laos into a land-linked country. In Belarus, the Great Stone Project has brought a modern industrial park to the local community. In Senegal, the China-aided rural well drilling project benefits 1/7 of Senegal's population. A long list of such cooperation projects have been implemented and are delivering real benefits to the BRI participating countries and their people. The record of BRI has been impressive. Between 2013 and 2021, trade per year between China and other BRI countries has increased from $1.04 trillion to $1.8 trillion. China has cumulatively invested $161.3 billion in BRI countries, and the latter have set up 32,000 companies in China with an investment of $71.2 billion. China's investment in building economic cooperation zones in BRI countries has reached $43.08 billion, creating 346,000 local jobs. Amid an ongoing pandemic and a turbulent international situation, China-Europe freight train, despite difficulties in the global flow of goods and transport capacity, has conducted over 50,000 trips, connecting over 180 cities in 23 European countries. It has been conducting over 1,000 trips per month for 24 months in a row. The China-Europe freight train, with its stability, reliability, and efficiency in logistic services, offers a strong support to the global industrial chains and supply chains, and injects strength and confidence in the open cooperation and economic recovery of the world. Since the pandemic began, China has provided over 2.2 billion doses of COVID-19 vaccines to more than 120 countries and international organizations, many of which are to BRI countries, which supported their efforts to fight the virus. The BRI cooperation has bright prospects, beginning with economic cooperation, but extending far beyond. The BRI is increasingly a platform for improving global governance. It has made tangible progress in broad areas such as business projects, people-to-people connectivity, and cultural exchanges. To defeat the pandemic, we forged a health Silk Road to contribute to the global battle against the virus. To ride the wave of digitization, we proposed the Digital Silk Road to provide new momentum for the global economic growth. To expedite a low-carbon transition, we paved the Green Silk Road to facilitate a green global economic recovery post-pandemic. Every branch that extends from the BRI response to a challenge of our times. They not only bring real dividends to the BRI participants, but also contribute wisdom and strength for the world to rise up to challenges, create opportunities, and strengthen confidence. The BRI also builds bridges for China-Sweden cooperation, especially green cooperation. Despite the pandemic, trading goods between China and Sweden last year reached a new record of over $20 billion, up 17%. in areas of business, science, and technology, new energy, and environmental protection. They are bright prospects and tremendous potential to China-Sweden cooperation. As a supporter of multilateralism and free trade, Sweden maintains close cooperation with many BRI countries. The BRI, with its focus on green cooperation, may well bring China and Sweden together as green cooperation partners. Sweden has advanced technology and expertise, and China has entered a new stage of green, low carbon, and circular economic development. With its unmatched strength in its market and resources. When China and Sweden join hands to deepen green cooperation, a lot can be achieved in reducing pollution and carbon emission, as well as protection of biodiversity. Our cooperation may also create more opportunities for other BRI countries for their respective strengths to complement each other, to achieve win-win results and make contributions to the global sustainable development. Our world today is living through accelerating changes unseen in a century and a still unchecked pandemic. They confront humanity with unprecedented challenges and ever-pressing peace and security problems. In a world that is overshadowed by the dark clouds of Cold War mentality and power politics, and beset by constantly emerging traditional and non-traditional security threats, some countries attempt to expand military alliances to seek absolute security, stoke bloc-based confrontation by coercing other countries into picking sides and pursue unilateral dominance at the expense of others' rights and interests. Factors such as sanctions and decoupling result in disruptions to global industrial and supply chains, sustained hikes in commodity prices, and weaker international monetary and financial systems. All these have cast a shadow over development worldwide and pose threats to global peace and development. In the face of a complex international landscape, President Xi Jinping proposed a global development initiative last year, calling for building global development partnerships that feature unity, equality, balance, and win-win cooperation, with an aim to implement the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development to facilitate global development that is more robust, green, and healthy. President Xi Jinping also recently proposed the Global Security Initiative, advocating a vision of common, comprehensive, cooperative, and sustainable security, which follows the philosophy that humanity is an indivisible security community and aims to create a new path to security that features dialogue over confrontation, partnership over alliances, and win-win over zero-sum, bringing more stability and positive energy to the world. Over the past 80 years, from the BRI to GDI and the GSI, and in its response to the question of the times, peace or war, development or recession, openness or isolation, and cooperation or confrontation, China has time and again provided public goods for the world and used these concrete efforts to act on its commitment of building a community with a shared future for mankind. Despite the unprecedented challenges facing human society and a new phase of instability and transformation for global development, people around the world are even more keen about pursuing peace, development, and cooperation. As President Xi Jinping points out, development is a timeless theme for humanity. Only through continuous development can the people's dream for a better life and social stability be realized. The BRI pursues openness, inclusiveness, and win-win results, upholds the principle of extensive consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefits, and aims for high standards, sustainable, and people-centered progress, which echoes with the aspiration of the people around the world. As the BRI becomes extensively implemented, the interconnectivity and win-win practical cooperation enabled by the initiative will deliver more benefits to economic growth and people's well-being. It will contribute more to high-quality economic development and shared prosperity, as well as world peace and stability. With that, I wish the webinar a full success. Thank you.